This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. He finds the running back in the flat. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Just trying to get rid of it. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So Indiana's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Sims. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Hoosiers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Now it's 2nd down here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Look out, room to run here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Finds his man. It's Pryor. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. With the catch, it's Pryor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
1st and 10 play coming up. With the RPO, clock to the right. Nowhere to run. Up to Rowland for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hoosiers pick up enough for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Sims. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. What a stiff arm! The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Grab down the middle. It's Pryor. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And now the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be... at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Now they call a run. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They can try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 21, Indiana, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Snags a quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his target. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And it's caught. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. That's a strong stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Caught over the middle. It's Sims. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Spot the ball at the 26, so a 43-yard field goal attempt for the W. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. He knocks it through with confidence. That puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Slides to avoid the big hit. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.